Here's both of the eaglets, both out of the nest at the Covington Community Park. And again, they're both squealing for food. When I showed up, an adult flew into a tree nearby, and both of them started carrying on like crazy. So they have not been fed this morning, or if they have, it was just a little bit, so they are hungry. So the adults are in the mode of now starting to maybe withhold food a little bit so that they do entice them to get out of that nest to come after the food. And they're both talking to each other, vocalizing, probably saying, hey, I'm getting hungry, how about you? It's time for breakfast, it's way late. How come we haven't been fed yet? So hopefully they'll get some food here shortly, and hopefully we'll get to see a flight. That would be awesome. So you can see both of the eaglets here, the female on the top doing some wings now. See if she decides to move to an upper branch. She kind of looks like she wants to move. And if she does, we'll go ahead and move with her to that branch. But nope, she's going to stay put there. The male is on the lower branch. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and reposition the camera so that I can get it on her on the top branch, because she looks like she wants to move. Oh, she's going back into the nest. Oh, nope, here she comes. She's just getting a little bit of running start, kind of like an airplane. Got to run down that runway. Nope, she just went to her familiar branch. See if she'll do that again, only this time maybe she'll go all the way up. So you're probably wondering why we don't name these eaglets. Okay, so I call them the male and the female. Part of it is because people get really attached to our wild animals, and this is just a reminder that they are wild animals. They are not pets. Oh, she took a nice leap there. And while we get used to watching them, like the big bear eagles, sometimes people get very attached. And if something does happen, which is very common in nature, then people get very upset and wonder why people didn't intervene. So we try not to intervene with our wildlife. We keep our distance. If there is an injured animal, of course, we're going to tend to it if we can. We have rescued a couple of eagles in the past, eaglets, that have either their nest has collapsed or another disaster has happened, and they don't always make it. So, you know, the story can be one way or the other. So it's just good to remember that these are wild animals, to keep our distance, and to know that we can't get too attached. These guys will be leaving the area shortly. As soon as they get their wings on and know how to fly, they will leave the area and probably follow the food supply, which is usually fish during this time of the year. They'll follow the salmon runs. Oh, we just had the adult relieve herself. Hopefully the male below did not get any of that. And oh, she went up to another branch. Here we go. And she's going up, so we're going to follow her. She is saying, hey, look at me. I am way up here now. That's pretty amazing. She went all the way from the nest up to that upper branch where she was earlier. So she is getting used to branching and jumping up to these other branches, and she is looking around, see if there's another branch that she can hop to. Okay, she may just sit there for a while, or she may just decide to go up onto another branch. I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and capture an image of her. We are documenting these eagles. We document a number of nests in the area. Oh, look at her. She's way up there now. But this one has given us the opportunity to really focus on it because it is the last batch of the season to fledge. They did have a late start, so we are getting to document them pretty extensively this year. Oh, she's still looking around. Let's see where she's going to go next. Getting a little bit of a breeze. Maybe that'll help her decide. Yep, she's got some wings out there. And look at that. Getting those wings on. She actually, I think, wants to fly. Look at that. She is getting way up in that tree. I am so glad we came out this morning. So this is the first time that we've seen her get off that branch that I call the sister's branch and go way up in the tree like this. So she is definitely getting ready to fly. The male, not so much yet, but it won't be long after this one flies that he'll fly. So look at this. I am so in awe of these animals. She's got her wings out again. There we go. Where are you gonna go next? You gonna fly? Look at those wings flapping. She's like, I know they work. I got up here. So we are getting some sunlight again, unfortunately, in our lens, but we'll still keep an eye on her. If she ventures out even a little bit farther. So you'll see her teetering on that limb. So what happens is they sometimes get on a limb that's a little too unstable and it won't hold them and they'll have to fly. So that may be what we're in the process of seeing right here. And I know this video is going long, but this is an event that we don't want to miss. And there's her wings again. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on her. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video just because it is very long. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this and I'll start it right up.